Live from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, and the Fox 11 Fieldhouse in the shadow of Lambeau, we welcome you to Fox 11 Pregame Live.
I hope we all remember why we're doing this, though. It's to win championships, and when you win championships, everybody wins.
This is about the Green Bay Packers versus the San Francisco 49ers, two great football teams, and with the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. So it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fox Pregame Live. We've got you for the next hour, getting you set for the 2019 NFC Championship between the 49ers and the Packers. Welcome to beautiful Santa Clara, California. The Packers now one win away from the Super Bowl. We've got team coverage here on Fox Pregame Live at the Fox 11 Fieldhouse, as well as at a bar in Green Bay, Stadium View. But as we bring it back out live to the sidelines here at Levi Stadium, we want to welcome you in to Fox Pregame Live. We would also like to extend a hello to our fans and viewers watching now around the Midwest, specifically in Madison, Wisconsin, Des Moines, Iowa, and with Fox, Illinois. I'm Josh Moser. We've been talking about this for really the entire week. So much buildup coming off a 13-3 regular season. Matt LaFleur, the first ever rookie head coach to lead the Packers with the playoffs. But we all know everything for the Packers starts with quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's the two-time MVP. He's got the Super Bowl ring. He's got the experience now, finishing his 15th year. And at 36 years young, he's looking to get back to the biggest game in the game. But that NFC Championship game, it's another one on the road. He's very excited about this one, but he knows his team in the future, they want some one seeds, and they want this thing to run all the way through Lambeau.
At some point, we're going to need to get one of these at home because the home field advantage is important. But we've won on the road in this environment. We've won in tough environments in the past. We have a lot of veteran leadership. Obviously, I've played in a lot of playoff games compared to the other three guys left in the playoffs. So I think we can lean on our experience, and hopefully the efficiency follows.
We want to welcome to the show our John Durant. He's making the trip here with us. John, we're down on the sidelines. It's getting packed. How do you think it's feeling right now? What's going on inside for you?
Well, there's a lot of green and gold, also a lot of red and gold. But I think it's, as far as this week goes, a week of preparation, Week 12 means nothing, right? Because when they came here last time, this game was over almost before it even started. You know, it was the turnover early. The next play, Tevin Coleman runs it in for a touchdown, and it's like, what just happened? Now it's halftime, and it's 23-0 49ers. So the players all know that they are better. This is a better team, better defense, better offense, and I think the 49ers are ready for that because they know this is a different team than late November.
That's right. Kyle Shanahan said to his players, don't be stupid. That was his direct quote that he told his team about facing this team coming out the same time like they did in Week 12. We all know the familiarity between the coaching staffs, Matt LaFleur with Kyle Shanahan, with Robert Saleh, and all of that. But we know Matt LaFleur is in charge of the Packers offense, but he knows he needs a great defensive performance from Mike Pettine's group if his team wants to win tonight.
Yeah, I think you said it right there. I think it's that mindset, that mentality that's what the expectations are, and anything less than that is not good enough. I mean, you got to play great defense each and every week, and certainly when you get in the playoffs, it's imperative. And we know that the 49ers offense is extremely explosive. They come up with great designs. They got great players, and it's going to be a great challenge for our defense this weekend.
And, John, we've got some family ties, of course, between the Packers and 49ers.
Yeah, there is a LaFleur on the 49ers coaching staff, Matt LaFleur's brother, Mike, and this week, Matt LaFleur was saying it's a little different the way he's approaching this game, the last game. I think he was a little more friendly. Matt LaFleur's family stayed with Mike LaFleur. This week, he said, we're not talking. You mentioned Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator here in San Francisco. Matt LaFleur stood in his wedding. So there's a lot of connections. Obviously, yep. Kyle Shanahan, his mentor as well. But he's taken a much colder approach this week. It's all business.
Yeah, it's going to be a chess match between the two coaching staffs. But now we want to go to our Fox Fieldhouse, and that is where we find our Packers Hall of Famer Johnny Gray, along with Ryan Wing. Hi, guys.
Josh, how you doing? You mentioned a colder approach. Yeah, it's colder here than it is in San Francisco. And the left coast hasn't been the best coast for the Packers. They're 6-2 on the road this year, but Johnny, both their losses came in California to the 49ers and to the Chargers.
Yeah, and both those losses were bad losses, very frustrating losses after those games. You know, players say, "Hey, that's not how we play. That's not who we're about." And so they want to go out there and prove it today who they are.
And we heard Aaron Rodgers say it'd be nice to have one of these games at home. They were an inch away, that Seattle-San Francisco game at the end of the year, to having this game at home. They've lost their last 2 conference championship games that they've been in. Both of them are on the road.
You have to go in and start fast, you know, try and take the crowd out of it as much as you can. You realize it's going to be a roller coaster of momentum, as most football games are, especially when you're playing great teams. So you have to kind of ride that wave and make sure you're on the right side of it. Understand the surge is coming at various times throughout the game. We're going to need, obviously, some timely stops from our defense and some important conversions on offense. Key is to, just kind of stay poised, I think, because there will be those huge emotional waves. And if we can stay poised and stay focused and make the plays that are there, I feel like we're going to be in the game and have a great chance to win.
They mentioned it, Josh and John did. They can't have a start like they did last time.
No, they cannot. We saw with Devontae Adams with the penalty right away, pushed it back. Now the crowd's involved, get involved in the ball game, and then you have the fumble, and then now the crowd really gets excited. You want to keep that crowd out of the ball game. You want to keep them as neutral as possible, or as often throughout the whole game. So by eliminating those mistakes early on, you get a chance to stay in the ball game.
Let's say the Packers win the toss. Do you think they take the ball first, or do you think they defer?
I think they do what they've been doing all year long. They're going to go ahead and defer.
All right. Right now we want to head back out to Levi Stadium. Rachel Monik is there, and Rachel, there are no shortage of Packer fans out by you in that area.
No, we're finally, hi guys, thank you. We're finally seeing a lot of green and gold enter here at Levi Stadium. Now the tailgating started really early here, and it was intense. It smelled so good out there, just like a typical game day. But there was too much red and gold, so I went on a hunt for the green and gold, and it didn't take me too long to find people. There was Priscilla, and there was Randy, and Jerry on the grill making some amazing pork ribs that he shared with us. But people were setting up their tailgate area with the green and gold, and most of the 49ers fans were friendly. Not all of them, but most of them were friendly, and the green and gold really brought the spirit here today. Listen to some of the fans.
It's actually my first time tailgating, and I'm excited. Really excited. Looking forward to the game.
Oh, I made these beer brats last night.
Perfect.
Yeah, but I'm not sharing with these guys.
Well, I became a Packer fan because I was sick and tired of all the gold and red.
Napoleon, California, and a Green Bay Packers fan, baby. Go Pack, go!
And we're loving it here, too, inside the stadium. We're seeing up there in the stands all the green and gold. There's people here with cheese heads, and there's a lot of cheese heads out there.
You know the Green Bay faithful likes to travel. They travel strong, and this Packers team is going to need them. That's about the fans here in the stadium, but what about the fans in Green Bay? What are they doing? And for more on that, we go live to our Patrick Powell and Phil DeCastro enjoying themselves at Stadium View.
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys.
Are at Stadium View in Green Bay, just in the shadow of Lambeau Field. I'm here with Patrick Powell. And Patrick, there was a little empty space here when we got here. I don't know how much.
It's filling quickly. And we're in the upstairs portions of Stadium View. If you've ever been here, the new addition here.
Yes.
And so we can actually see Lambeau Field, but it's awfully cold outside. It's a nice shot. But it is a cold day, and we were looking. Phil and I were looking at San Francisco. Kickoff temperature is going to be around 60 degrees in San Francisco. Right now, it was 54, but warming a little bit. So I think it's going to be a nice day out on the West Coast.
Yes.
Although it has been a little cold, but sunny here.
It's kind of unfortunate that the game's not here, because I think you'd get some of that Lambeau home field advantage right now. But if you're home here, instead of out in San Francisco with the Packers, there's a lot going on here at Stadium View. As you see behind me, the upstairs is starting to fill up. They're going to have a lot of specials all throughout the day that change up every single hour. So we're going to be talking to fans. We're going to be talking about specials.
And speaking of how cold it is, let's check in with Mark and Michelle at the Fox 11 Fieldhouse.
Hey, they were just talking about how cold it is. We kind of have a rosy glow, Mark, I think, you know. But it's going to be a great game today. We're so looking forward to it. We're previewing it. This is the 8th time these two teams have met in the playoffs, so they're no strangers.
No strangers at all. Overall, the Packers lead the 49ers 4-3 in those matchups so far. And we're going to take a look back now at the decade, more than a decade, to 1997, that NFC Championship game. That's when Dorsey Levens set a franchise record with 114 rushing yards and a touchdown. The 23-10 final score earned the Packers a trip to Super Bowl 32. Fox 11 pregame live is just getting started. Stay with us. More live reports from Levi's Stadium, including star receiver Davante Adams' connection to the area.